Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, a very warm good evening to all of you here today. Let me be surrounded by luxury. I can do without the necessities. These are the immortal words of famous writer Oscar Wilde. With the increasing purchasing power of the Indian middle class, especially over the last few years, we have seen the rise of a brand new customer segment called the affordable premium. Now, this is aimed at consumers who are looking to improve their standard of living, who are ever searching for products and services that give them that premium or a prestigious feeling without burning a hole in their pockets. You would have all seen the Diwali Amazon Prime release, Surya's Surarai Potru. It is a very inspiring tale of India's first ever budget airline, Air Deccan, started by an enterprising Air Force captain called G.R. Gopinath. The airline or the aviation sector was one of the pioneering sectors when it came to affordable premium products. They launched something called the premium economy class way back. Other Indian brands like OnePlus, Lakme, and Pond's are other examples to engage with this affordable premium segment. Now, the arena of marketing that deals with such kind of products and services is called masstige marketing. Masstige, M-A-S-S-T-I-G-E. It's a curious word, isn't it? It is a portmanteau of two words, mass and prestige. As the name denotes, it tries to amalgamate the two. The cost effectiveness of a mass market product along with the prestige and premium an upper echelon product gives. Let me share with you some examples to make it much more clearer. With the advent of Diwali, you would have all seen this curious product. A typically premium upper class product like Ferrero Rocher launched something that is a little more down market, priced a little more affordably, called the Ferrero Rocher Moments. This was a blatant attempt to target mass market users. Now, when it comes to product and service marketing, we define something called a brand pyramid. So as the pyramid suggests, as we move from bottom to top, we move from mass market products that are affordably priced and ubiquitously available to upper class luxury products that are very unique, very exclusive. The base is formed by what is called just another brand. These are constantly under cost pressure. These are ubiquitously available, highly cost-effective products. These are the unbranded products that you will find as snacks in railway stations. Then we come to the better brand, the ones that are very reasonably priced, but there is some value perception. This could be your Rexona soap. Then we come to the quality brand, where they are mass produced, they are cost effective, but there is a high sense of quality about them. This could be your Tata Salts. We move to the leading brand. They are leaders in their segments. There is a sense of exclusivity, a sense of prestige. There's a sense of professional management. This could be your OnePlus phone. And finally, we come to the ultra luxury segment, the pure artistic unique creations, such as the iPhone 11. When we talk about affordable premium, when we talk about masstige marketing, we are trying to bridge the gap and get the best of both worlds when it comes to a quality brand and a leading brand. We want the premiumness and the prestige associated with the leading brand and the quality and price of a quality brand. So that is the bridge that we're trying to form with masstige marketing. An example that illustrates this much more clearly is given here. When we talk about Pizza Hut and McDonald's, these are mass market product and service providers. When we talk about the Louis Vuittons and Rolexes of the world, these are exclusive artistic products that are incredibly highly priced. But when we talk about an iPhone or a Levi's, they are masstige products that bridge the gap between luxury and availability. We are trying to trade up from cost-effective products while trading down from products that are beyond our purchasing power reach. Now, how do masstige marketing products communicate? They communicate in a very unique fashion. Yes, they want to target consumers who are value conscious and price conscious, but at the same time, they want to tap into the aspirational feelings in our minds. We are all aspirational. No matter what our social class, no matter what our income, we are all aspirational. It is to this aspirational ethos in the mind of the Indian middle class that masstige marketing tries to target. Let's look at a typical example of Magnum ice creams. How do they communicate? They talk about premium flavors such as pure Belgian chocolate. If you look at the advertisement carefully, you will see a premium segment brand ambassador. Kareena Kapoor dressed very fashionably in what is clearly a high premium designer dress. Look at where she's seated. It's very subtle, but she's seated in a throne-like sofa. So this is the sense of entitlement, a sense of exclusivity, a sense of polish that advertisements get in trying to focus on the affordable premium segment, in trying to drill down to the aspirational values in the mind of consumers who look at products such as this. Let's look at another example, the OnePlus phone. Now the OnePlus phone, it merges the best of both worlds. It has all the features of an iPhone and the value and price points of a Redmi or a Samsung. How do they communicate? They give us a sense of sophistication, a sense of premiumness, a prestige, brought about by a brand ambassador, Avenger, Iron Man himself, Robert Downey Jr. So it is in the subtle brand messaging that the sense of premiumness is communicated, where our aspirational triggers are attacked by the brand's communication. Let us look at MG Hector. MG Hector is a brand that has come and taken the automobile industry in India by storm. Every product of theirs is sold out. Why? They promise British upper echelon product quality at the same time at affordable prices. How do they communicate this? They are experts in masstige marketing, I would say. If you have seen their ad features one of the most famous British actors, Benedict Cumberbatch, talking about artificial intelligence used in the product, communicating an aspirational value, communicating a premiumness. But the truth of the matter is, MG, Morris Garages, is not even a British company. It is owned by a South Korean entity. They have nothing to do with British premiumness, but they use it to their advantage to communicate. This is the magic of masstige marketing. So next time you find a product that you've always thought of as premium and you see it very surprisingly priced, think to yourself, am I being a target of masstige marketing? Am I falling prey to their unique consumer tendencies? Am I falling prey to their communication, which targets my aspirational frame of mind? Think about the utility of the product or service that you are getting attracted to. Is it only premiumness? Is it only a sense of prestige that is attracting me to the product? Or is there actual utility? Thank you. That was masstige marketing. Have a great day.